Our next presenter is from Simtra Biopharma Solutions. They are also a CDMO Leadership Award winner. She is Monica Scala, Head of Project Management in Halle, Westfalen, Germany. Welcome, Monica.
Thanks, Perry. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. So my name is Monica Scala, and I'm heading the project management team at Simtra based in Halle, Germany. Those who are not yet familiar with the Simtra company yet may know us under the name Baxter Biopharma Solutions. The divestiture of Baxter's Biopharma Solution business was completed exactly 1 year ago, and the 2 GMP facilities in Bloomington, Indiana and Halle, Germany became independent. So Simtra is a premier contract development manufacturing organization for sterile injectables and is committed to expanding its services to serve its clients' patients worldwide. So actually during today's webinar, we heard a lot about the ADC manufacturing itself, but ultimately you need a partner who supports you with the sterile fill finish manufacturing of your valuable ADC drug product. So our promise to the customer is actually based on 3 pillars. So number 1 is you can rely on our consistent performance. So we are very aware of how important patient care is, and therefore vital medicines must be available at all times and in sufficient quantities. Therefore, we are committed to delivering right first time, on time, and in full. Furthermore, to serve our clients' patients around the world, we found to be compliant by more than 19 regulatory authorities worldwide and manufacture already products that are delivered to more than 120 countries. Number 2, you can trust our long-standing experience. So actually, we have more than 65 years of sterile injectable manufacturing experience with cytotoxics. Our staff is highly trained and provides scientific expertise from product and process development all the way to commercial production. We already partnered to more than 50% of the top 20 pharma over the last 3 years. When we take a look on number 3, which says we focus and invest in the future. Simtra continuously invests in state-of-the-art equipment to meet the demands of evolving products such as ADCs and compliance with increasing regulatory requirements. For instance, the Halle facility fully complies with the newest Annex 1 requirements. Furthermore, we have several capacity expansions ongoing to increase our manufacturing footprint and expand our service capabilities. So on the next slides, I would like to talk a little bit more specific about our capabilities in Halle, because this is the facility which can handle cytotoxics. So as mentioned before, we have more than 65 years of experience in manufacturing of high-potent drugs and highly sophisticated compounds, such as liposomal formulations. We have successfully completed over 220 tech transfers, including more than 50 ADC projects. In order to manufacture highly potent drugs, there are various requirements for the EHS management system and the qualification of personnel. So for instance, in Halle is Safe Bridge certified for drug product manufacturing and is equipped with isolator technology on all manufacturing lines. Furthermore, in Halle, we have our own wastewater plant to ensure reliable wastewater treatment. So with this slide, we have Simtra's long-standing experience with ADCs in a nutshell. So as mentioned before, we already have successfully accomplished tech transfers for more than 50 ADC projects and supported clinical and commercial product supply. 5 of these clinical ADC projects have been approved and are now commercially available, representing approximately 80% of total unit volume on the market. As you mentioned at the beginning, Perry, we have only a dozen of ADCs which are commercially approved, so really 5 of them are manufactured in Halle at Simtra. So with more than 10 years of experience in commercial manufacturing of ADCs in Halle and these success stories, I'm convinced that Simtra is the right partner to support you all the way from early clinical phase to commercialization of your ADC product. When we talk about GMP manufacturing, we should not lose sight of the D and CDMO. So Simtra offers a wide range of development services to help move your product through clinical phases seamlessly until commercialization. We have over 20 years of experience in lyophilization cycle development and optimization. And furthermore, we provide additional services as listed on this slide. So Halle is significantly expanding its development services and investing in the expansion of formulation and analytical method development. All listed development services are available for prefilled syringes, liquid and lyophilized products, and of course for ADCs. So on this slide, I would like to present 2 of our filling lines as examples. In total, we have 6 lines available in Halle. As mentioned before, all our filling lines are equipped with isolator technology to protect the operators as well as the product. These 2 lines enable the use of flexible filling technology with peristaltic and rotary piston pumps. We have a small scale filling line, which is optimized for high flexibility and low losses, mainly used for clinical and small scale commercial batches. On this line, you can see on the slide, which is outlined, we can handle up to 350 liters as compounding volume, and we can start approximately at 5 liters. And it is equipped with a lyophilizer of 17 square meters. Then in the same building, which was, by the way, built in 2016, we have a large-scale filling line, which is optimized for high throughput and mainly used for large commercial batches. So in the past, we started with clinical studies on our small-scale filling line, and when the product's getting commercialized and you have higher demands, then we can do easily a transfer to the bigger line, which is in the same building and having a similar setup. This large-scale filling line, which is mainly used for the commercial batches, can handle up to 1,500 liters as compounding volume and is equipped in total with 4 lyophilizers, each with 40 square meters. So, as already mentioned, one of Simtra's pillars is to continuously invest in the future. Therefore, I would like to share very exciting news with you. Number 1 is that Simtra invested more than $100 million in expanding its manufacturing footprint in Halle and the construction of a new building with 2 large-scale filling lines. As we heard today several times, that capacity is needed. That's why Simtra decided to invest here in more capacity. This building will be equipped with 2 lines. One of these lines is a prefilled syringe line, which is already fully sold for the next 10 years, but actually cannot be used for ADCs. So I think in this webinar, it's not so important. But the other line is a large-scale vial filling line, to meet the growing demand on the ADC market. And here we still have capacity available. Number 2 is even more exciting because it's something new to us, is that Simtra invested more than $14 million to add conjugation and purification to its portfolio. By working closely with our clients and observing market needs, we have received the clear message that clients strongly prefer CNP to be carried out at the same GMP site as the fill-finish manufacturing. Therefore, Simtra decided to add this technology and expand its manufacturing and service offering. We will start with CNP on a clinical scale up to 20 liters and be operational by end of 2025. In the second phase, we will proceed with commercial supply in this field. So, in a nutshell, I would like to say that our main goal is to provide our clients an end-to-end service offering for accelerated development and manufacturing of ADCs. So, thank you very much for your attention, and please contact us if you need further information on our capabilities and capacities.
Thank you, Monica. So I want to get some clarification. So you talked about your new building. One of those lines you said had no capacity, I think for the next 10 years. But you said you had capacity on one of the lines specifically for ADCs. Can you go back and clarify that?
Yeah, sure. So this new building is having 2 lines, and one of the lines is the pre-filled syringe line, which is already sold for the next 10 years. But this is nevertheless not intended for ADCs. So I think it's not that important for this audience, but maybe someone wants to know that in future in Halle we can as well manufacture pre-filled syringe line, pre-filled syringes, because this is as well a new technology to us in Halle, although Bloomington in the States is doing this since several years. Then we have a second line in this new building, which will be a large-scale vial filling line, very similar to the line I have presented before on the slides, which is capable of handling cytotoxics, equipped with isolator technology, fully automated, and state-of-the-art, and well designed for ADCs. And there we still have plenty of capacity. Okay,
great. You also mentioned this has to do with conjugation and purification. If you could clarify this, clinical scale, you have that capability. You mentioned a commercial scale becoming available in the second phase of development. When is that?
That's a good question. So first of all, we would like to focus on the first phase, which the goal is to be ready by end of 25 and support the clinical capabilities up to 20 liter scale. So it doesn't mean that because as it's GMP, and if there is a commercial supply needed, which is not beyond 20 liters, we will be ready to support this. But it's just about the scale, I would say. So if something will be required above 20 liters, then we need to enter phase 2. But here, as I mentioned before, we are working very closely with our clients and we really understand the market needs. So as soon as we understand that there is really like this expanding of our portfolio is well accepted, then we will invest very shortly in upscaling and providing bigger batch sizes.
Okay. And then, so you highlighted all the development services, and you do a lot. You have a lot of capabilities, but just specific to ADCs, are all those development services available to support ADCs?
Yes, all of them. So our entire plant or facility in Halle and the entire infrastructure is designed to be able to handle ADCs. It doesn't matter if we are talking about the lab, the warehouse, the development center, or filling lines. Everything is able to handle ADCs and highly potent products.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Monica Scala from Simtra
Thank you.
Biopharma Solutions, and congratulations again on being a CDMO Leadership Award winner.
Thank you.